This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Monday, November 27th. I'm Stephanie Haney. Thank you for being with us here in Northeast Ohio. We start today with an update for you related to the Public Square shooting in downtown Cleveland on Saturday night. Mayor Justin Bibb confirmed that police now have 2 juveniles in custody. A 13-year-old and a 15-year-old were shot, and the 15-year-old is in serious condition. This happened around 8:45 Saturday night after the WinterLand tree lighting event. Officers responded to a fight and later found the 2 victims with gunshot wounds. Here's part of the call that went out over police radio as it was happening.
Radio to all 3rd District cars got shots fired in Public Square.
Isabel Lawrence is covering this story today, and she'll have more information for us, starting with 3 News at 4. Now, the driver involved in a deadly University Heights car crash learned his fate in court today. 20-year-old Khalil Johnson was sentenced to 15 to 18 and a half years in prison after pleading guilty to charges of vehicular homicide and involuntary manslaughter. Johnson's license has also been suspended for life. The case dates back to May when Johnson crashed into another car at a high speed, killing his passenger and the driver of the other car. Also in court today, a former Daycare employee was sentenced for kicking a toddler in her care. A judge sentenced Isabelita Garcia to 1 year of probation and a fine of $100 for assault and endangering children. She also has to complete 50 hours of volunteer work. The incident happened in July at the Play Academy in Parma Heights. The boy's parents witnessed the incident and called police, and thankfully the child wasn't seriously hurt. Garcia has since been fired from the daycare. Now, in Fayette County, 2 Concord-Green firefighters were killed after the lift they were in overturned on Saturday morning. Fire Chief Ralph Stegbauer and Fire Captain Jeffrey Skaggs were making repairs to the station's radio tower when it flipped, killing them both. The fire department will be out of service until further notice, and emergency calls will be covered by other fire agencies in the county. The Fayette County Sheriff says their thoughts and prayers are with the families of the 2 men and the fire department. Now, in South Euclid, a school district is mourning the loss of one of its principals. According to a post on the Lyndhurst School's Facebook page, Mike Fording, the principal at Brush High School, has died after a bout with cancer. He was diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer in the summer, and the school district says Fording will be remembered as a brave, compassionate, and inclusive educational leader, and that even while undergoing treatment, he always had a smile for his students and staff. Fording leaves behind a wife and 4 daughters. Now, in your weather news, a lake effect snow warning is now active in parts of Northeast Ohio. Our weather team says tomorrow's commute could be a little dicey. ODOT has been preparing and says they have done 150-point inspections on their plow trucks. The state says they have 776,000 tons of salt ready to go, and that's far more than they needed last winter. Our Kaitor K will be along at 4 with more on this story. And that brings us to our question of the day. Because the snow is coming to Northeast Ohio, we want to know, what do you like to do for the first snowfall of the season? Post your comment to the WKYC Facebook page, and we'll talk about it during 3 News at 4 and 5. Now, in Akron, the museum honoring LeBron James opened over the weekend. It takes people on an immersive journey through his life that includes never-before-seen items from LeBron's time in Akron, in the NBA, at the Olympics, and beyond. Some artifacts on display include LeBron's all-white 2003 NBA draft suit, the original TV from his Spring Hill apartment, and so much more.
What you'll feel here, it's LeBron James's museum, but it's a tribute to everybody that helped him become who he is, his fans, his mom, his family, the community members, past coaches.
Of House 330 in Akron, tickets to get in are appropriately $23. All proceeds goes towards supporting the I Promise School, and we've got a link to buy tickets on the website on WKYC.com. I'll tell you what, the kid from Akron definitely does a lot for the people in his hometown, and we appreciate his contributions to Northeast Ohio. All right, thank you very much for being with us for today's edition of 3 News Daily. Wherever you're watching or listening, we appreciate you. Have a beautiful Monday, and we'll be back here tomorrow with more of what matters to you in Northeast Ohio.